slot. We've officially moved to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, yes, there it is. Right now, it's Wednesday at 8 p.m. And we are here. So welcome to all of the players. You've been asking for it. We delivered. Oh, there is so much happening in the world of sports today, and I'm here to get you through it all and to help you win some cash by testing that sports knowledge. I'm your host, Lauren Gambino, and first and foremost, the franchise tag deadline for the NFL was yesterday at 4 p.m. That old franchise tag. It could be great for the team, but not necessarily for the player, right? So I wanted to know, what do you think, or who do you think, are the biggest winners or losers of the deadline? We get things started on Twitter before every game of HQ Sports. You can find us there at HQ Sports. It's our little warm-up before each and every game, and if you didn't get a chance to hop on Twitter, drop your answer in the chat right now. The two biggest players that I've been seeing you talk about are DeMarcus Lawrence, a defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys. There he is. Yes, he got the franchise tag. And there he is, Landon Collins, a safety for the New York Giants. He did not get tagged. At Hanging with Cooper says, losers are the Giants for not tagging Landon Collins. Winners, Landon Collins for being able to escape from the Giants. All right. At Josh S15 says, Collins is just too good of a player to let go. He's upset about it. At Tom Casanta says, the Cowboys were winners and losers. Tagging DeMarcus Lawrence is a win, but they'll probably lose him to free agency the following season, therefore a loss. What can I say? It's a double-edged sword sometimes, team. You want to tag the great players to keep up team morale and obviously to keep a great player on your roster. But without the bigger paycheck, these guys might just sit, right? We've seen it. As always, thanks for playing along. I love hearing your thoughts on these topics. But now, let's get into the main event. I'm taking you through 12 rounds of sports-only trivia, starting easy and then getting tougher as we go. If you make it all the way past round 12, well, then you win. And tonight, you're playing for $1,000. Yeah, we're going to franchise tag you. $1,000, that's a pretty good average, right? I like it. Make sure you let your friends know about our new later start. Swipe right on your screen to access your friends list. Tap that wave emoji next to your friend's name to let them know that the game is about to start. That's going to send them that push notification so that they could hustle on in here because we're about to get going. An extra life can get you the edge over the competition, so make sure that you're prepared. Stock up now or play for 5 days in a row to earn one for free, or invite a new friend to play HQ to also earn one for free. All right, team, are you feeling nice and loose? Well then, let's get out there to the over 128,000 players ready to see if they can make it to the finish. On your marks, get set, round one, and go. A baseball pitcher who enters the game as a substitute is usually called what? Relief pitcher. Jeff, the old switcheroo. I knew a pitcher named Jeff, the great Jeff Caputo of Montclair State Redhawks. Oh yeah. Well, if you're not a starter, you're a reliever. And in my humble opinion, no one did it better than this guy. Enter Sandman.
Greatness coming into
or enter anyone from the bullpen that's the relief pitcher. Relief pitcher is the answer here at round number one. 104,000 of you getting that one. And I am tossing out round number two, coming at ya. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a mean curve, maybe a four-seam fastball. Either way, here it is, round two. Which sport has offsides determined by a blue line on the playing surface? Football, soccer, hockey. Oh yes, offsides could be a challenging one. Which one has the blue line on the playing surface? Well, the line of scrimmage in football is invisible on the field. It's only visible to us at home because of special effects. Ooh, special effect. Did you guys see that? Is there In hockey, the attacking zone is marked by the blue line. Offensive players cannot be completely in that zone before the puck is. And that is the rules of offsides in hockey. Hockey is your answer here at round number two. 79,371 of you knew that one. Now, Here's another challenge. If you can explain the rules of offsides using only emojis in the chat right now. Round number 3. What men's NCAA basketball team just saw its 14-year streak of Big 12 regular season championships end? Oklahoma, Kansas, or West Virginia?
You said write it now or wait?
It's been a good run, but for the first time in a while, the winner of the Big 12 this year will definitely not be Kansas. But good luck in the tournament, Jayhawks! Kansas is the answer here at round number 3. 61,116 of you are getting ready for March Madness, huh? Can you keep this streak going past round 3 and on to round number 4? Here it is. What MLB team had a pitcher nicknamed the Bird, who was an all-star as a rookie? Tigers, Cardinals, Angels. Who was an all-star as a rookie nicknamed the Bird? Well, Mark the Bird Fidrich got his nickname because he looked like a big bird, and his story was made for TV. In 1976, he was a non-roster invite to spring training. At the end of that year, well, he led the majors in ERA and won Rookie of the Year for the Tigers. The Tigers are your answer here at round number 4. 33,126 of you getting that one right, knocking out over 20,000 here at round number 4. Who was your favorite rookie last season? Drop that name in the chat as well. Miguel Andujar, anyone? Round 5. Which of these head coaches won national championships at 2 different schools? Nick Saban, Woody Hayes, or Bear Bryant? We all know Saban has been chasing the ghost of Bryant at Alabama. Bryant won all 6 of his titles with the Crimson Tide. Saban has 5 at Bama. Oh yeah, we're gonna see them all in a row here. But before that, he won 1 at LSU. Yes, he did. Nick Saban is the answer here at round number 5. I'd love to see him back in the NFL, right? 26,829 of you knew that one. Ooh, we are halfway there, team. Let's do it. It's round number 6. Which of these is not one of the sports included in Nordic Combined? Ski jump, cross-country skiing, or shooting? Anyone getting out there on the slopes this weekend? We got so much snow on the East Coast this last week. Well, the biathlon combines skiing and shooting, which always gets the little eyebrow raised for me. I don't know which one is raising. This one? No, nothing against it. It just doesn't really seem to go together, right? But Nordic Combined is cross-country skiing with ski jumping. That makes a little more sense to me. It's not including shooting on this one. 7,365 of you knew it was shooting, but over 20,000 of you didn't. I know. Shooting is the answer here. Team, it's all downhill from here. Not in the bad way, like in the difficult way, like if you're, going downhill, it's harder. Round number 7, I'm going to need you to focus on this one. What was the nickname of the player who gave this response to a reporter's question?
What are we talking about? Practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice.
We're talking about practice, man. What was that player's nickname? Was it the answer, Black Mamba or School Bag Dew? Talking practice, man. Come on. This isn't practice. This is game time. I need you on. But maybe ironically, the man responsible for one of the most famous press conferences answers of all times nicknamed was The Answer. Yeah, he gave that amazing answer, and that was his nickname, The Answer. 9,270 of you knew that was Allen Iverson's nickname, The Answer. Oh, yes. So let's stop talking about practice and keep talking about this game because we have just 5 rounds left to go. Round number 8. Which player never played in a single Ryder Cup? Greg Norman, David Duval, or Seve Ballesteros? The next Ryder Cup, we're going to be waiting. It's not until 2020. Man, but this answer comes by way of technicality. Seve was one of the greatest Ryder Cup players ever, winning 20 matches for Europe. Duval represented the United States twice. The Shark, Greg Norman, was ineligible since he's from Australia. You gotta know the Ryder Cup rules, right? Greg Norman is the answer. 4,026 of you knew that one as we head into some of the final questions here, like not golf 4 more, 9 coming at you. Which of these teams has not appeared in at least one World Series? Mariners, Rays, or Padres? Not gonna make any jokes here, team. I've done it to you enough in the last couple games. Only 2 teams have yet to appear in at least one fall classic, the Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. The Nats were previously the Expos, who also didn't make a World Series. The Mariners came close, making the ALCS in 95, 2000, and in 01, but never making it to the World Series. The Mariners, or if you're Italian, the Marinades, right? 3,312 for you there. I'm a Gambino, I could do it, all right? We are getting in to the final quarter here, team. I need you to focus. Round 10. Which NBA player currently leads his team in points per game scoring for the season? Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, or Kevin Durant? Some big ballers up here for round 10. Westbrook is scoring plenty, though he's more focused on those triple doubles, while Paul George leads the Thunder in points per game. Durant is just behind Steph Curry for the Warriors' lead, while Irving leads a dysfunctional Boston team in points. But look, he can still dunk. I like that. Kyrie Irving is your answer here. Does he stay or does he go? That is the question I want you to answer in the chat right now. 1,133 of you did in fact know that it was Kyrie. As we move on to our final 2 questions. Round 11. In the ESPN Women's Top 25, what was the most recent team to be unanimously number 1? Notre Dame, Baylor, or UConn? The voters have frequently been on the same page this college basketball season. Notre Dame was a unanimous number 1 to begin the year with all 31 votes. When UConn beat them, they took all the votes. And now, it's Baylor. Baylor has it first in the Big 12, and the answer right here at round 11, Baylor Lady Bears, 1,035 of you knew that one. And you know what that means. It all comes down to this final round. You've made it so far. You started at round 1 and you worked your way through blood, sweat, and tears all the way to this point right here. Did you come this far to give it up in the end? I don't think so. This is when you got to push even harder. Round number 12. By population, what is the biggest city with only one team in the 4 major U.S. sports leagues? Las Vegas, San Diego, or San Antonio? All comes down to this. The Raiders are on their way to Vegas, eventually, but for now, Vegas is just supporting the NHL's Golden Knights. The Chargers left San Diego with only the Padres, but San Antonio, you know what they say, everything is a little bit bigger in Texas, right? With their Spurs, is the biggest one-sport city. San Antonio, 468 of you knew that one. Congratulations, you're our new HQ Sports MVPs. 468 winners. Oh my goodness. You know what that means? Well, we are taking home a prize of $2.14. Oh yeah, I know what you're gonna say, but that's $2 more than you started this game with.
I can't tell you for sure. Ask him if he's doing his research, because I don't know anything about her.
No, he was just saying he don't know nothing about the other stuff.
She could come deliver my food to my house. I would not know.
I know she's a singer and that's it. I'm sure she must have some kind of popular song.
I got this. Ricky Allen, too. That is a face of, I know I was going to win this game, and I just nailed it. Kristen Sink, I see you there, looking happy as well. $2.14 is coming your way. Amazing work, and congrats to all of our new HQ Sports MVPs. You came, you saw, and you won some money. Now come back and do it again next week. Our new schedule is still every Monday and Wednesday, but now we are going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So join us then. Hey, stick around tonight for some trivia and words. And 30 of my friends Scott and Anna for more chances to win. Now, I am out of here before I get the franchise tag myself.